Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ. I was watching a video of Gail Augustinelli's this morning, and she was making these ephemera folio type things. So not to store ephemera, but you fill them with ephemera and then pop them into a journal for the recipient to enjoy. So I thought they looked super cool, and I thought I'd jump on and record a video on making them. Now I haven't tried it yet, so this is all a bit of an experiment, but doing it while it's fresh in my memory should help. So I've printed out some digitals, which is the same thing Gail did. She used digitals that have been printed on both sides, so that's what I've done too. So I will try and remember who they are from. There's an eclectic mix, and some of them I can't tell you where they come from. Either they're not from Etsy, or they are old ones that are no longer available on Etsy. So this first one here is from Snapdragon Digitals. So I'm going to start with this one. So this is the other side, and this is from Janie B Journals, and it's a nautical kit. I suspect this one is no longer available, but this one is available. So that's Janie B Journals on this side. So I'm going to first fold up the bottom to form a little pocket. So I will link, if I remember. I'm terrible at remembering. I will try to remember to link Gail's video because it's well worth watching. And she was sent a bit of a folio like this in Happy Mail or in an Etsy share, and so she recreated it, and I'm copying. Now, have I folded that the right way? Yes, I have folded it the right way. So fold it up on the bottom, on the front, so this is going to be the front, and then fold it in half. They looked very easy, so that's why I didn't. What did I? Please excuse me while I try and work out which way round that she did them. Okay, this is not a tutorial. Let me warn you, it's not a tutorial. Okay, you fold it up onto the inside. Okay, then you fold it in half. I should have perhaps done a trial run, but you know, nothing like winging it. I'm just going to grab out my tool to help me crease it down. Okay, so there, and then give it a little snip in the center where the crease is, just so it folds nicely and doesn't get all bound up with the extra bulk in the corner there. Take that little bit out, so when it opens and closes it works beautifully. Okay, so the next thing is on the back side, you fold it in towards the middle by however much, and we're going to form a pocket. Okay, so a pocket here. In fact, it's two little pockets, a pocket here and a pocket here, and then a pocket there. It's full of pockets, this thing, which is quite impressive since it's not very big. It's just one sheet of, in my case, A4 paper. So I am just taking a little angled line to cut out the corner because we don't need it. There we go, that folds up like that, and then the top folds back on itself, so back onto the front. Just trying to line it up so they are about even. I'm not too worried if they're not exactly on. Okay, and that is not straight, so let's just, I think it's my cutting that's hasn't been straight. Okay, and so here we have a pocket here, and then we have a little pocket here. So lots and lots of pockets in this. Right, grab out my little punch. So I want to take a little, just a little slight thumb notch out of the top of this wee side one. So I don't want it very big. And a little one out of kind of in the middle of this section here. So I'm going to give it a little, oops, and my punch didn't like it. Surprise, surprise. Oh, now get it out without damaging the paper. Come on, unjam. Sorry about the noise. I really don't know why it wanted to jam on that, and it is well and truly jammed, so I'm going to pop that aside and ignore it because it's misbehaving. Okay, but I did get my little thing out there, so obviously it's the little bit of paper that is jamming it. So now I'm going to take my larger punch and I'm going to punch hopefully midway between this point and this point. That's the goal anyway. Like so. And then same on here. And on here. And on this one. So this front one, the spacing will be from the top to the bottom because this is a top pocket. So we're doing the whole length here for where to place. But you don't actually have to place it in the center. If you want to place it more to the top, that is perfectly fine too. So we go about there, give or take, good enough. Okay, so we've got this little folio and little bits that for some reason my punch didn't take out. It must be something to do with these because Gail's punch also gave her issues. Maybe my punch is a bit dull because my husband was using it to punch out cardboard, just cardboard packaging, but you know, it's quite a bit thicker than what I'm normally punching. I think maybe it's dulled the punch a little bit to give it a sharpen. Right, there we go, fixed that up. So I am going to ink it because I want to ink it and it needs to be done before it's glued. So I am going to take that time to ink it up. I don't know how many we're going to get done. I did print out 3 sets, but I suspect we won't get 3 sets done. Oops, there's another little bit of paper. Gail also inked the centre. I don't think I'm going to do that. Often I do, but I don't think I will on this. And I don't know why. Just because I decided. Because often I will do that. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. This is my second video I'm recording today because I'm having to record ahead for my days out this week. So we'll do the outside spine. So this will tuck it, the whole thing will, once it's full of bits and pieces, will just tuck into a pocket in the journal. So I think it's a really lovely idea and looks super cute once it's all done. Okay, so now we're up to gluing. So we've inked it all. everywhere that I want ink. So I'm going to glue here. Hopefully you can see, I'll just move it up slightly. So here and here. Now I'm not going to glue on this bit where it folds around on the front because it's already a narrow pocket, but I am going to do the inside. Okay, if that makes sense. So I've glued it here and here on this side of the crease, and then just on this outer edge to hold the pocket closed, because just so it doesn't narrow the pocket even more by adding a line of glue down here. Okay, and then we can glue it at the top and bottom here. Super cute, I'm loving it already. And then on this pocket we do again the two sides. And then on this one, I can't remember how Gail glued it because we've got two pockets. Maybe it was only supposed to be one pocket. No, I'm pretty sure there were two. Okay, so I'm going to glue, I can't honestly remember. That's shocking, I only watched it this morning. So I'm going to glue top and bottom. And then I'm going to glue in line with this pocket, this one here. And put a line of glue in there to create this smaller pocket, because then it makes sense. Like so. So just hopefully I've put it low enough so that it doesn't glue itself to the back. But there we go. Cool. So we've got a little, this is slightly too thick, it's not working. A little pocket here, a bigger pocket here, we've got a pocket here, a little pocket here, and this is too big, and then a pocket here. So all ready to fill with bits of ephemera, tags, journal cards, what have you. So I'm going to now move on to the other two, I think, and do all the bases. I think we'll get 3 bases done. And then if we've got time, we'll start decorating. I don't think we'll get a chance to fill them because I don't think I've got things ready to go in them. Okay, so this was really lovely. It's part of the Summer Bounty digital kit from the Junk Journal Studio. So I haven't used this one before, so I thought I'd print this one out, and I have backed it with this print that isn't from Etsy. I don't know that it matters which way up this paper goes. So I'm just going to pop it this way. So again, fold the bottom into the middle, into the inside. So I'm going to have the butterflies on the outside. Fold it in half. Gee, my cutting is not even at all. Never mind. Help if it didn't move on me. There we go. Smush it down. It's not going to move then. Okay, so the back folds in. And I'm not measuring. It's just wherever it lands. And then the front section, sorry, I'm giving it the old spin there, folds to the front. I don't particularly think this pattern I chose to print on the inside is a good fit, but I'm not going to reprint and waste the paper. I'm just going to go with it. I mean, it's not horrible. I just think the styles don't quite fit together. But anyway, that's fine. So let's take our little V out of the bottom. And make sure we cut out the right corner, so this corner. Not that it would matter, you could totally switch it around and do it the other way round. You could put the pockets in different places, different sizes. Like you could have this flap underneath on this one, and you could choose to have it on top on another. Like you could customize it quite a number of ways, I think. And that's not straight. But it's good enough. Okay, so with our punch. So because my other one's jammed, I'll see if I can get a wee snippet out. So do this side first. Can I get just a tiny little, there we go, very shallow. Then on this side. I think I'm just going to make that a full across pocket, and then I'm going to put the little thumb notch higher up on this side. So I'm dispensing with one of the pockets, so I'm going to glue it down this way and have a pocket here and then the pocket in the side. Just mixing it up a little bit. And because I punched the thumb notch in the wrong place, so you know. We can just make it up as we go along. Oh, that is not punching properly. That's annoying. It is very annoying when our tools misbehave. There we go. Right, so grab some ink. And ink helps define where the pockets are as well, which is a handy thing. Right, I didn't do the middle of the pockets, the V, last time, so I don't think I need to do there. I don't know if you can hear Georgie warbling. He's talking to his brother. Aren't you, Georgie? Talking to your bro. It's not too bad outside. It's not cold outside, but it's cold inside, so I have got the fire going. So I've got 3 cats around and about me, all enjoying the warmth of the fire. So I had to evict one of them from my chair because I was doing some work at the computer printing these out, and had to evict Snuggles from my chair so I could sit down and do my video. Gave her cuddles before I put her down though. I didn't just unceremoniously turf her off. Right, so glue. So which way was I doing it? I was doing it this way, wasn't I? So I need to glue this one down first. So this time just at the top and bottom for the glue, because I'm dispensing with that other small pocket, because I made a mistake, and that's okay. Pop that one there, and then we'll glue this one over top of it. So you'll still be able to put something full length in this pocket, because what you put in this front pocket will sit over top of this flap, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, and now our front one. So just top and bottom of this one. Isn't that paper so pretty? I bought the Summer Bounty kit months ago, and I've printed it all out, cut it all out, cut everything out. It took me quite a few days too to do that, and I haven't yet made anything with it. So this is the first time I've used anything out of the kit to make something. Right, come on, why aren't you sticking down? Right, there we go. So that's 2 done, and on to the third. So this is, I think this is an old one, and this is one that's not from Etsy, so I can't tell you who these belong to. Yeah, so we'll just appreciate them for their prettiness. I love this. This is so pretty. And this has got some white on it still, but because it's going to be our pocket, it's not going to matter at all. Right, so this one folds inwards. Sorry, you can't see because the paper's come back over top. Funny. And this one, I'm going to hide these flowers a bit, but let's just make it a little bit narrower so we don't, maybe I should have folded this one first. Trying not to cover up our lady here. There we go. So we've covered most of those flowers, but that's all right. I really like this pairing of the 2 patterns. I think that works quite nicely. Right, let's see if I can do it the right way this time. So first our little snip. Oops, left a bit behind there. Okay, this corner, we definitely need to take this corner out. Oops, can't see my crease line. There it is. So how did I do that first one? Goodness, I'm having a mind blank. Okay, so that one goes over top. Okay. Could we do something different? So we've obviously done the other one different. I kind of actually like it this way. It does mean we have one less pocket. Let's take our wee snippets out while I have a wee think about how I want to do it. I need to put it further over here, which is the problem I had. I put it too far over on the second one I did, so that when I put the flap over top, it half covered the thumb notch, which kind of didn't make sense to me. And I think that's what was throwing me off. Oh, you could totally fold this to the back as well, like so, and have them both on the outside. I think I like it on the inside though, just because it feels tidier. Like things aren't going to fall out on the back, whereas on the front you'll see them, but on the back, like it will catch more on things. So I do like it into the middle more. Oops, turn it around so I can see. Yep. Need to get the tin foil out, I think. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this bottom pocket because it's very cute. And I like cute. Yep, so we'll go the 2 pockets on this one like we did for the first one. Like it's supposed to be done. Oh, sorry, I just gave a big sniff there. I wasn't thinking what I was doing. Sponge crumbs. Okay, don't need to ink that because it won't be seen. Sorry, gone all quiet, concentrating on my inking. And I'm actually busy thinking of the next step. Once this is glued, I'll have to check the time, see how we're doing. Right, have we done everything? No, we haven't. Haven't done the front. There we go. Time for some glue. And then we'll have 3 bases ready to go. I've printed this on presentation paper, so it's a little heavier than photocopy paper. So I haven't worried about strengthening the tops of the pockets like I normally would. Hopefully they'll be fine. Right, so a little bit of glue in the line with the top of that pocket. Make our tiny wee pocket at the bottom. Like so. Now 3 lines of glue on this one as well. And 2 on here, and it's done. So really quick and quite easy, I think. And if you muck up, well, you're just making a variation. We can't really muck up. It's more not quite making it as it was supposed to be, but that is fine. There's no rules that says it has to be the way that you were trying to do, is there? You just make a variation and still use it. It's still beautiful, usable piece of ephemera. Okay, right, don't need the hole punch anymore, the circle punch. So I've got this lovely little lady peeking out there. She will have something over top of her. And we've got this one and we've got this one. Super fun. How are we going on time, guys? Oh, we're really rocking on very well. We've still got time. So, what would I like to do first? I really don't know. I'm thinking maybe a label. So I did grab out my labels earlier because I thought I might, oops, I need to put a bit of glue on that. It's not wanting to stay stuck down. Where do we want to label? That's probably a good question. We put it on this little pocket. It can't be very big. Oops, I did not grab out tweezers, so I'm only half organised, aren't I? As per usual. So let's grab out these ones. These ones are from Shabby Cottage Studio. Oh, and they're butterflies. Maybe too much of a muchness. I think those are too wide. Oops, come on. Wrong green. These are labels I've made. Okay. Wonder about these ones, whether these are too big. Let's try them. Actually, I might like a label up there instead. And if I do that, do I want a more vertical label perhaps? Before you know it, I'm going to have all the options pulled out. I'm sure there's some vertical ones in here somewhere. And there's the set from Shabby Cottage Studio. This one's vertical. Yes, I like that one there. So let's find a label for each of them while we're here. So I could put a butterfly on that one. Yes, I like that one. That was quick and easy, wasn't it? And this one, no. Could go something over here. Oh, I didn't take a notch out of that one. That was silly. Let's bring my punch back and see if I can slide it in there. Don't know how I missed that. You were probably all yelling at me. You forgot it. You forgot it. Oh, come on. Get in there, please. Here we go. Scissors, that's what I'm looking for. And ink that. Now we can get even better view of her. Right, so I was looking at label. We could perhaps pop a label in there. No, not one of that size anyway. What else have we got? Let's have a look at these ones. Sorry, you're not getting a great view there. That one's not bad up there. Not that one, wrong colours. No, it blends in too much. Nope. Her name could be Faith. No, it's got blue in it. Or her name could be Hope. That ties in with the colours in her dress. I quite like that. Let's go with that one. So we've got 3 bases and 3 different placements for the labels. How's that for mixing it up? Right, I'll pop the rest of those labels away later. Won't take up time now doing that. So I am going to take time to ink around these just in case I've got any bits of white around the edge, which I can see that I have, so just give those a hide. as opposed to a hiding. I do love the English language. I think you can have such fun with it and the way the words work. Okay, I don't think I'm going to layer these up on anything. I don't want to detract too much from the beautiful papers that I'm using, which are already quite highly decorated. But I also want to add a bit of me, you know, my style, my decoration. Because you don't need to add a label at all. Right, so the sweet butterfly in with the birdie. The sounds of the men working outside are coming through quite loud. They're digging up the footpath and laying boxing and doing all the things they need to do to replace the footpath. It'll be nice when it's all done. It's going to be great for the kids on their scooters and things. But we'll have to be extra careful going out the driveways, all of us. So if there's a kid come scooting along really quickly, because they'll enjoy the nice surface for using their scooters or skates or whatever they've got, their skateboards. Right, okay, so we've got a label. I'm wondering about this, whether I want something here. Doesn't necessarily need it, because I like the contrast of the busyness and the more simple. Yeah, I think I'll leave that at the moment. So it now comes down to filling pockets time. Have I got anything that I can actually put in? Let's have a look in my pre-made ephemera bin. I'm not sure that I've got things that are the right size. Sorry about the clicks. Right, let's see if we can find some stuff. Perhaps I'll take everything out. Obviously there's a lot that will be too big. So that can go, things that are too big can go back in. Not the right style. These large tags are too big. Go back in. Oh, there's some small stuff in the middle there. Won't be putting that in, it's the wrong style. Okay, we've got this cute little tag, wee nature tag. It's too big for those pockets, but could perhaps put it in there. This is something I made last week, and that might, is it a bit small for there? This is the bird one, isn't it? Yes, so we've got a bird there, that kind of works. These tracing paper pockets are too big, and they're their own thing anyway. That's not, we've got these paper bundles, they're not for this. I don't think I've got anything little ready-made to go in here, except maybe a ticket. Okay, that's too big, those are too big. So I'm really just getting rid of the stuff that's too big at the moment. I think they're too big. Okay. No, that's too big. What about in the front? Does it? It obscures our birdie, doesn't it? We've got a little poking up there. I think that's fine though, because you can remove it and then you still see the bird. And this has got a bird on it, not to go too themey, but it, you know, it fits. No, that's not something we want to use here. That's a tag with a little pocket on that also needs something, but I don't think I'll worry about that today. That goes on the page. So that's, yeah, too wide, and it will be too long anyway. So I'm going to need to make some stuff. Pop that wee tag in there, and then we can still see her. What else might be like? Pop that in there. That's another one to go down on a page. Which one do we like better? Tag or that little journal card? I think I like the wee journal card actually. There was another one we made last week. Looks fun. I like the text, so we'll pop that one there. Put this one in there. No, it's too many of the same thing, although this is also from the same batch, but no, it doesn't fit. Okay. How about on the butterflies? Yeah, no, not feeling it. Have a kitten playing with the butterflies. I don't know, there's something about those journal cards that just feel somehow more secure or something in there. So I like that better. What have we got that we could pop in here? Maybe we could put this one in here. And pop a tag in there. And we need something in behind. What do we want the tag in behind? Maybe the tag in behind. And this over here. Really could do with something bigger in there, couldn't it? So maybe this one didn't fit, did it? No, it doesn't fit. Got some collaged ones here that I originally threw back in. They're a different style. No, too tight a fit. That's the same size and that's wider, so they won't work. Okay, so we have filled a number of the pockets, but we've still got some to do. I got somewhere. Just bear with me a moment, please. Oh, squeaky chair. Squeaky chair. I need to move some stuff so I can get to other stuff. So let's just pop that on my desk. Create an avalanche while we're at it. This is fun. I haven't found a place for it yet, but it's like a ticket string. But I've got these little layered up tickets or labels or whatever you want to call them that I've made that works really well, but the colour's not right. It's a bit wide. Yep, I like that. Okay, this one. That might work. What else have we got? Quite like the colour of that. Yep, okay. This one. Yep, like that. Okay, so now we've got, so I haven't got a wee side pocket on that one, so it's just these other two that have got the little pocket. Yep, that's nice. I like the way the duck is poking its head out. And this one. So not that one, the colour's not right, neither's that one. We've already used that colour background, so we want something different. Maybe this one will work here. It's too flimsy. That one actually needs to be glued down rather than tucked in. No, too small. What about this one? Could go green. It's totally different colours. It's okay, but not. What about this one? That one's nicer. I think the subtleness of the blue and yellow works better there. Okay, so we've filled our little pockets. So just a few larger pockets to go, and side pockets. So glad I remembered I had these. I need to make some more. I don't use them very often because I forget I've got them, but maybe if I make more, I might remember to use them because they'll be fresh in my memory. Right, so I'm going to call it quits there because we haven't really got time for me to make all new ephemera to fill the gaps that are there, but I'll try and remember to show on video the completed ones. But I think you get enough of an idea. Full of ephemera, and tuck into a pocket somewhere in the journal, in the front or the back or wherever you like, and then the person has lots of bits they can play with, or just extra journaling space, because you can journal on here, you can journal in the middle of that one, and you could journal here too. It's pale enough. If you used a black pen, you'd be all good. So there we go. There is my version of the little ephemera folio things. Let's just call them ephemera folios to pop into a journal. I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry for all the bumbling and the errors along the way, but we got there in the end. And I actually really enjoyed it. It was fun. I think I'll be making more of these. So until I catch you in the next video, have a great day, and I'll see you again. Bye.